Nielsen, you say the birth of your 2-year-old son, Caden, literally saved your life. And to repay him, it is imperative that you make it a point to have his daddy in his life. So you've summoned the defendant, Mr. Davis, to court to prove to him that he is your baby father. Is that correct? Mr.
Yes,
Davis,
Your
you claim it is commendable that Ms. Nielsen has changed her life, but unfortunately, she cannot undo her past. You are 100% certain that you are not her son's father and claim to have to support your doubt. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
So, Ms. Nielsen, how did Kate?
I struggled with an addiction for numerous. I found out I was pregnant with Caden. I was able to go into rehab and stay in rehab until I had Caden. And I still today am clean from the time I was pregnant. So I'll have 3 years clean in September.
That's wonderful. That is wonderful. And so this child really did change your life in more ways than one.
He saved my life.
So you believe Mr. Davis is Caden's biological?
Yes, I believe he is.
Tell me why.
When I found out I was pregnant, I went into rehab. In the past few months before I went into rehab, I spent a lot of times with Mr. Davis. I actually stayed at his cousin's house, and he was with me almost every night at his cousin's house. So we were together for a few months before I went into rehab.
You all were having a sexual relationship and presumably not using protection.
Yes.
Remember this relationship?
Yes, I do, Your Honor. It was not a relationship. It was just something I was just pursuing. We were just having sex. I was already in a relationship.
Oh, all right. So you were in a relationship, but you were having a sexual relationship with Ms. Nielsen.
Exactly.
But were you using protection?
No.
All right. So that is what lands you in paternity court. Moving on. So, sexual relationship with her. She says it's during the window of time that she conceived.
I don't know about that because when I first met Ms. Nielsen, we were both in a place where we was trying to get our life together. And at that time, I used to tell her that she was pregnant then, but she said she wasn't. So after we left that place, that's when we stopped pursuing each other a little bit more. So when she did tell me that she was pregnant, I told her, what are you telling me for? Because I knew that you had been with other guys.
When you started a sexual relationship with her, she was already pregnant.
Yes.
And you said that to her.
Yes.
Did he tell you that, Ms. Nielsen? I think you're pregnant already?
We met in October of 2012. I got pregnant in May of 2013 and had the baby February of 2014. So I was not pregnant when we met.
So, Ms. Nielsen, when you told him you were pregnant, what happened?
His phone number changed, so I really didn't know how to get a hold of him.
So you didn't speak to him much while you were pregnant?
No, until Caden was a few months old, I got a hold of him, and he denied it.
So you spent the entire pregnancy by yourself?
But I honestly, in my heart, I believe that Mr. Davis is Caden's father. I was supporting my drug habit. There were other people I had sexual relations, but I was very cautious with those people, and it was a lifestyle supporting my drug habit.
So what makes you think that I was the father doing?
Because we didn't use protection, and we were together.
And you used protection
compared to
with
one time with these other men with you.
Because I saw you with other guys.
Yeah, you were there. I know that.
You saw her, what do you mean you saw her?
Physically with other guys. We was at a place and she brought other guys into the place and told me to leave out.
And you were still having sex with her with no protection?
Yes, that was yes.
Because the money, it was all about the money and using. We were both had a different lifestyle at that time.
Understood. So in your mind, Ms. Nielsen, did you feel like this sexual relationship with Mr. Davis could turn into something? Did you feel like maybe there was a chance for a relationship there?
Yeah, honestly, I did. I had feelings for Mr. Davis, and he was well aware of that. He was playing me, obviously, because
I never told you that.
And we would talk on the phone. I was in a different city. I went to come spend time with him. There was a time we talked about getting being together. There was a time
we never talked about anything but.
But I honestly, I didn't know if he was real. I
never had feelings for you.
Now I know that.
Mr. Davis, you had for a course of months.
Yes, Your Honor.
And you admit you're not using protection.
Yes.
Now, okay, if you told her you don't really have feelings for her, well, so be it. I can't change that. But you have to understand that you are most certainly a possible. If the window of conception matches up to the time you're in a sexual relationship with her.
I know it was other people involved that could also be the father.
Understood.
Your Honor, certificate, and he has a last name of H. I mean.
Let me see that, please, Ron. This is evidence. This is a birth certificate, you said?
Yes.
This is a copy of Caden's birth certificate. When you look at the last name, you don't see yours.
Exactly.
So you're saying.
Nor hers.
Or hers.
Exactly.
The time I was pregnant and I was in the hospital giving birth to Caden alone, all by myself. I didn't have any friends or family by my side. My whole lifestyle I let go of because it's in the past. The one man that is by my side is incarcerated. We communicate correspondence, mail, and on the phone calls, and he will always be in my life. He'll be out next year. He'll be, if he's in my life, he's in Caden's life.
So you gave Caden just a friend's last name?
Yes. But he's a good man, and I believe he will be there for my son if no one else is.
All right. And listen, you had gone through a very traumatic evolution, we'll say, and I understand that. But what we're here discussing is Caden's paternity. Yes. And so as we talk about Mr. Davis's doubt, we have to understand that, yes, that now a birth certificate with another man's last name on it gives him even more reason to doubt.
It's another guy that says that he's most definitely the father, that she's...
There's another gentleman claiming that he's
most definitely
Caden's biological father?
Yes, Your Honor.
So that's Mr. Turner. He's in court today in the hallway. That's the other gentleman he's talking about?
I met Mr. Turner years back. We also partied and had that lifestyle together. It was pretty much a relationship out of convenience. I honestly do not remember being with this man. I remember telling him I was pregnant, just in general, telling him, oh my gosh, I'm pregnant. I need to do something because I'm still using, and I found out I was pregnant. And he supported me, you know, going to rehab, and was very encouraging about that.
He says he's Caden's biological father.
I haven't seen him in years, and 6 months ago, he says he's turning his life around and shows up in the city where I live, and he says he wants to see Caden, and I mean...
Yeah.
So, but Mr. Davis is saying his doubt stems from the fact that he knows you having sex with other people, and that Mr. Turner is claiming the baby is his.
Yes, Your Honor. And
that would make the average man doubtful. Yes. I want to hear from him. Ron, will you please escort Mr. Turner in the courtroom, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, Mr. Turner. Thank you for joining us today.
You're welcome. Hello, Your Honor.
We're here discussing the paternity as it relates to baby Caden. And I'd like to know why you believe you are Caden's biological father.
I had known about her, you know, her pregnancy, and I moved away, and then I lost contact on my phones. And my daughter set up a Facebook page for me, and she friend requested me and seen me. And then when I seen Caden, I looked at him and I said, wow. I say, he really looks like my other son. I believe that he was my child. He looked like me. I got a guy between my teeth. He has a lot of characteristics similar. He acts like act like all my children.
And you admittedly were in a sexual relationship with Ms. Nielsen during the window of time Caden was conceived.
Yes, Your Honor.
You acknowledge that as well, Ms. Nielsen?
Honestly, don't remember. I remember we had a relationship pure out of convenience, and I was around him at that time.
Okay.
Yes.
What is your involvement with Caden now, Mr. Turner?
When she contacted me on Facebook, I made arrangements to come out and see him. So he likes to go to parks and he likes to run. So we run. You know, he runs, and it's an all-day affair. We go out and we eat. I've been on several visits, you know, to see him. They were all good, you know. To me, I thought they were all good.
Now, did you let him spend time with Caden because you believe he is one of Caden's possible biological fathers?
I've told him from day one that I believe that Mr. Davis is his father.
Has she ever told you, Ms. Nielsen ever told you that you are Caden's biological father?
She told me that she had doubts. She said she did not know.
So when she introduced you to Caden, how did she introduce you? This is my mommy's friend? How did she introduce you?
She didn't introduce me as dad, and for that reason, you know, I never pushed the issue because I said before I wanted him to call me dad, I wanted to know if I was his true father.
And have you been providing for Caden?
I've tried to make attempts to provide for him.
He's
Think
not doing
I should
anything.
come.
Nobody has bought Caden a pack of diapers, a sippy cup, a toy, a train. No, nobody even knows what he likes. He couldn't tell you anything about Caden.
Your
He
Honor,
says he knows Caden.
Your Honor, if
So you
I-
feel like
Went to
you're
the
all
park
by yourself?
3 times. I am all by myself, and maybe I put myself in that position. But if I could possibly prove who Caden's father is, which in my heart I believe is Mr. Davis, Mr. Turner has not provided. He has offered to provide every time he gets paid. 3 separate instances, he offers to bring pull-ups. Then for 2 days, his phone's lost, or he doesn't answer his phone, and he does not show up. I've told Caden DT's coming. He does like DT because DT plays with him. He remembers that time because he did play one-on-one attention. Any kid would like that. And he doesn't come, and then Caden's going to the door all day, DT, and he's not there.
See, that's the whole point. She looks for me. She talks about nobody's there for her, and she looks for support. If I'm
Basically,
working
I would like
provide
to
support,
prove to
if
Mr.
I
Turner
cannot
that
get
Caden
there
is
when it's
not
the
his
One at a
son.
time. What I'm not understanding is you seem to be angry with Mr. Turner because he is being irresponsible as it relates to bringing the pull-ups and doing what he says, but you said that you all your heart Mr. Davis is Caden's biological father, so why are you mad at him at all?
Mad situation. I would be mad at anyone
what?
if they
I
said
got
we're
us
coming
here
over
today.
tonight
I'm
for
the one
dinner
that
and they
got
don't
us here
show
So
up.
you're
Yeah.
angry because
About
he
the
makes
situation
promises he
prevented,
doesn't
and
keep.
he doesn't keep.
All right, Mr. Davis, why are you so doubtful?
Well, she told me she was pregnant, and by me knowing her lifestyle and what she was capable of doing, and me seeing her with other guys physically, I knew that it could also be someone else that could be the father.
Okay, so you doubted because you knew she was having a sexual relationship with someone else as well.
Right.
But you did know that you were also having a sexual relationship. What else? Any other reason to doubt?
He doesn't really look like me any kind of way.
You don't feel like the child looks like you?
No, I think he looks like he could be another nationality.
You think the child's another nationality?
Yes.
Well, another nationality, maybe he's a blend of
A
two.
Mexican or something.
I honestly believe that he is Caden's father, and I don't have much family. I only have a mother. I've never had a big family growing up, and that always, I feel like I always wish I had a family. So if I could find a family that is in fact Caden's and they could do right by him, I would like to provide that for him.
All right, at this point, I've heard enough testimony, and there definitely is doubt here. And Ms. Nielsen, it's time to get the answers for you and Caden.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I'm ready for the results, Ron.
Yes, ma'am.
These results were prepared by DNA Diagnostics, and they read as follows. In the case of Nielsen versus Davis, when it comes to 2-year-old Caden, has been determined by this court. The biological father is Mr. Davis.
All right. Okay.
How do you feel?
I feel good. So
Good.
now my sons can know their little brother.
Good, good. That's what we want to hear. And I see, Miss Nielsen, that you have tears in your eyes in this moment. What are you feeling?
Mixed emotions. I'm happy to finally know, but I'm scared for Caden. I'm scared for his future because I want him to have a good father, and I want him to have a good life and have everything he deserves. And I just really want you to, Rodney, please. He needs you. He needs you more than any child needs a father.